Hey, hello investors and future investors. Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I make $500 a week using my portfolio, and most importantly, the strategies I use in order to achieve this goal, and how maybe you too can implement these strategies in your portfolio. Now, if you're new to options or you're looking to use options in order to supplement your 9 to 5, then you stumble onto the right video. Welcome to Investment Gains. Let's jump right into it. Welcome back, investors and future investors. My name is Tim, and on this channel, I show you how I use my portfolio in order to make consistent income. For today's video, I'm going to show you just a few stocks in my portfolio that allow me to make $500 and the strategies I use in order to achieve this goal. And I will show you how you too can use these option strategies in order to achieve whatever goal you want to achieve in your portfolio. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So our first stock for today is going to be Rigetti Computer, RGTI. Okay, so here we are on Rigetti Computing, and if you guys want to see the list of stocks that I'm using in 2025 in order to continuously generate consistent income, then I suggest you take a look at my latest video. That video is entitled Steal My Option Strategies 2025, where I go through the entire list of my portfolio and the strategies I intend to use in 2025 to keep the growth of my portfolio. Okay, so here we are on Rigetti Computing, and we're going to go ahead now to trade Rigetti options in order to open up the option chains. Now that we have the option chain open, I'm going to show you the exact strike date, the exact same strike price I use, and the returns. So we're going to go to sell and call, and we're going to stay with the January 3rd, which expires basically tomorrow. So we're going to go down and we're going to find one of my option contracts, and here it is right here. I did choose a strike price of 17.5 and I did receive about $100. Now, my cost basis for 100 shares of Rigetti was around $15. So if we were to take the price Rigetti is trading right now, which is 17.83 minus 15, that's going to give us about $285. So the portfolio is now up $285, give or take a few. The market is open right now. In addition to the $285, I was able to bring in $100 of premium. So that now brings my portfolio up to about $383. As per my last video, I did show you the option strategies I'm using with Rigetti Computing. Please make sure you do your own due diligence before investing. Now, with Rigetti Computing, I was of the mindset that this stock is in a very good price point. So I went out and I bought 200 shares outright. Now, that's my strategy. Please remember, do your own due diligence. This stock is extremely volatile. Now, I bought the stock outright and then I went ahead and do what's known as a covered call option strategy, as you can see here. So basically, come expiration of January 3rd, I probably most likely will be assigned on this stock, which means I'm going to lose 100 shares of this stock, but my portfolio is going to be up about $380 something. So now we're going to go into the next stock I'm using in order to generate $500. So and that's going to be Micron Technologies, ticker MU. So here we are on Micron Technology, and once again, I'm going to go ahead to trade MU options to open up the option chains. Now, right before we continue, guys, I'd like to make an announcement. We have opened up our weekly group coaching in order to go ahead and go over these option strategies so everyone could learn how to do these option strategies in order to grow their portfolio. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then the link is going to be the first one in the description below. There's only 2 spots left because we only accepting 10 this month. Now, the reason why we are accepting only 10 this month, unlike other groups, we want this to be a very personalized experience. We want you to learn this strategy in order so you could keep giving and teaching others. Okay, so here we are on Micron Technology. And the second option strategy I used with this was a sell call option strategy. I will let you know how I came up with my shares in this stock. I did go out to January 10th, which gives me 8 days until expiration. And my strike price was, oh, as you can see here, my strike price I chose was the $90 strike price. I did receive about $75 for this option strategy. And once again, this one is a covered call, but this one is not your regular covered call. This one is what's known as the PMCC. So let me explain it to you just briefly. And if you want an entire video of the PMCC, I do have videos of that on the channel. So with the PMCC, I was able to control 100 shares of Micron Technology for a little amount of money. Meaning, I do not own 100 shares, but I was able to do the lease option contract, which stands for long-term equity anticipation securities, Now I was able to do the leaps. Now I could go ahead and keep selling covered calls until I'm assigned or until I choose to get into a different position, either closing out or rolling. If everything I'm talking to you right now is a bit foreign, then I suggest you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, hit that alert button to get an alert whenever I post a video. This is going to help your learning. Now, with the PMCC, it's a different option strategy, which you need to be careful once again. So always do your own due diligence. So with the 383, let's round it up to 375 plus another $75. That's gonna put me roughly around $450. Okay, so now I'm going to show you just one more stock that I'm using in order to generate $500. Now, mind you, if you do go back and look at my last video for the year, which says Steal My Strategy 2025, I do have 10 stocks in my portfolio I'm trading. I'm just showing you 3 of them that allows me to make $500 weekly. So the last one is going to be my favorite stock of all time, which is going to be Mara Holdings. Okay, so here we are on Mara, and once again, we're going to go ahead to trade Mara options to open up the option chain. Now we're going to go ahead to sell and call, and we're going to choose our strike date. With Mara, I did think I got January 17th for 2 of the contracts, and I will be going with the 19.5. Let's go ahead. We're going to click into this one. Now, once again, you need to know the strategies in order for me to do a covered call option strategy. This one, again, is not your regular covered call. This covered call here is part of what I'm doing called the wheel option strategy. So I got into Mara contracts using a CSP or cash secured put strategy. Once I was assigned, then I was able now to go ahead and use covered calls in order to consistently make money. So with Mara, we're going to go ahead, we're going to do 2 of those contracts. And there you go. So 450 plus 125, I'm way over the $500 mark. Now, the whole point of this video is not to brag. The whole point of this video is to show you that if you're trading with a small account, you could implement these option strategies too in order to help you grow your small account. Now, with Mara is literally trading for $17.60. If you trade with an account of $2,000, this is a stock you could afford. As well as Micron Technologies, if you were to pick up a leap, I'm pretty sure the leaps now are still under $3,000. And Rigetti Computing. It doesn't matter what strategy you're going to choose to use with Rigetti Computing. I'm pretty sure it's trading at below $2,000 for all the different options. So there you have it. These are just 3 of the stocks that I'm using in my portfolio in order to generate $500 this week. But most importantly, the stocks do not matter. What matters is that the strategies that are being utilized in order to keep generating income in order to grow the portfolio. Like I said, if you guys are interested in this kind of thing, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. For the next couple of weeks, we're going to be focusing on options for small account. We're going to be going back to the basics, and we're going to be focusing on how to show people how to grow their account if they're trading with a small account. I know the challenge. I have been through it. Now, if you guys have received any value from this video, go ahead and like the channel, subscribe to the channel. But most importantly, if there's anyone else out there you know struggling to grow a small portfolio, well, feel free to share this video with them. And until the next video, keep pushing your investments.